All right, let's just dive right into this, shall we? Welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're going to unpack the nuts and bolts of a highly exclusive private trading community called the Goldmine. It was created by a guy named Brock Moody, and it's been making some pretty serious waves lately. So we're going to look strictly at the source material to figure out exactly what is going on inside. If you've ever been even a little bit curious about high-ticket online trading rooms, well, you are definitely in the right place.
$5,000. Yeah, that is the price of admission for the Goldmine. And honestly, here is the real kicker. That $5,000, it doesn't even buy you lifetime access. No, it buys you exactly 3 months inside the community. It's a massive, massive barrier to entry, which immediately sparks a super important question. What kind of value, tools, and access does that kind of money actually buy you?
To answer that, here's our roadmap for this explainer. We'll start with inside the Goldmine, then look at the core tools for beginners, move on to a faith-driven trading environment, and wrap up with real member experiences.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, Inside the Goldmine.
Okay, so the sheer volume of stuff you get here is honestly pretty massive. We're not talking about some weekly email newsletter. You are stepping into a highly scalable business model structured for serious traders. The membership hooks you up with a private Discord community, a full trading education that goes straight from complete beginner all the way to advanced strategies, and this huge library of recorded calls. They cover setups, execution, risk management, and even trading psychology. Plus, you get direct access to the admins and coaches, along with live trade support while the actual market setups are forming. It's built to be a fully immersive educational ecosystem.
Moving right along to Section 2, Core Tools for Beginners. The absolute beating heart of the Goldmine's offering revolves around something they call NQ alerts. Now, if you are a total beginner, do not let the jargon intimidate you. NQ just refers to a very specific financial market index. That's it. The community uses proprietary software to keep an eye on this market, so an NQ alert simply acts as their primary signal system. It's a notification popping up, letting the community know, hey, the software just detected a potential trading opportunity based on some really specific market conditions. Think of it like having a highly sophisticated radar system that pings you the second it sees something interesting.
But getting an alert isn't really going to do you much good if you don't know what to actually do with it, right? That's exactly where these next terms come in. Stop loss and take profit. Let's completely demystify these. A stop loss is essentially your safety instruction. It's a preset level where you just exit a trade so you don't lose too much money if the market suddenly turns against you. On the flip side, a take profit is your success instruction. It's the exact target level where you cash out and secure your win. The Goldmine provides super clear guidance on both of these alongside their alerts, which really aims to just take all the guesswork out of risk management for beginners.
And this brilliantly illustrates what the daily workflow looks like for a member. Let's just walk through it chronologically. Step 1, the software continuously watches the market so you don't have to. Step 2, a valid setup forms. Step 3, the community gets that alert, complete with the stop loss and take profit guidance we literally just talked about. And Step 4, which is honestly the most important part of the whole shebang, you decide your own trades and risk. The software is just acting as your assistant, an incredibly powerful tool to spot the opportunities, but it is definitely not an autopilot system that's just trading your money for you.
And the source material really hammers this home. Despite all the live support, the fancy software, and the daily alerts, you, the individual trader, retain complete control. You decide your accounts, you decide your contracts, and you decide your risk. The community might hand you the map and the compass, but make no mistake, you are the one behind the wheel. You retain 100% responsibility over your capital at the end of the day.
Which brings us to Section 3, a faith-driven trading environment. Now, what's really interesting here is how Brock Moody explicitly positions this group. He describes it as a Christ-focused environment built on discipline, integrity, and purpose. This is a pretty significant differentiator in this space. They aren't shying away from their core values. They're actually using faith as the literal bedrock for how they navigate the incredibly high-stress world of financial trading. It's specifically designed to attract growth-minded individuals who align with those exact principles.
In fact, the creator is super adamant that this is emphatically not just a signals group where you blindly copy and paste trades. The marketing material paints it as a network of sharp, highly driven people who take business and discipline very seriously. The stated goal here is about becoming dangerous in every area of life. Basically, becoming highly competent, effective, and purposeful, whether you're on the trading floor, building your own business, or just going about your daily life. It's this whole holistic approach to personal development just wrapped inside a trading room.
All right, wrapping things up with Section 4, Real Member Experiences.
Let's look at what actual users are saying. Here's a review from a member named AJ who says, "We frickin' print money out of thin air with the best people you'll even meet." This highlights a pretty massive level of satisfaction on two totally different fronts: the actual financial outcomes they're getting with the trading tools, and this really deep appreciation for the community vibe and the caliber of people hanging out inside the Discord.
Then we've got this piece of feedback from Tommy Smith. He calls it a fire community, but throws in a crucial piece of beginner advice. Just listen to what they say and don't revenge trade, and you'll see results. For any complete beginners tuning in, revenge trading is basically when you lose money on a trade, get mad, and immediately make a super emotional, reckless trade just trying to win that money back. Tommy's review basically validates that the system absolutely works as long as you maintain the discipline they teach and actually follow the safety guidance they provide.
And finally, a review from Jaharia Keika Rivera, who just perfectly sums up the cultural side of the group. Jaharia notes how supportive it is, saying, "We're all here to hold each other accountable and help each other level up." It just reinforces the idea that this private Discord isn't just a notification board for alerts, it's a genuine accountability network built to help its members continuously improve.
And when you aggregate all of this feedback over on the Watt platform, the result is kind of mind-blowing. Out of 28 customer ratings, the score is a flawless 5.0 out of 5 stars. Every single user who took the time to leave a review gave the Goldmine a perfect score. In the famously cynical world of online trading education, seeing a unanimous 5-star rating across that many reviews is incredibly rare and speaks volumes about how happy these members are.
Which brings us to our final thought. We've seen how they take complex market conditions and simplify them down into beginner-friendly alerts with really clear safety instructions. We've seen the intense, purposeful, faith-driven culture they're cultivating. And of course, we've seen the flawless member reviews. But that barrier to entry remains undeniably steep. So I'll leave you with this. With its software-backed tools and a strict, faith-driven focus, does the Goldmine actually justify its $5,000 price tag for your personal trading journey? It's a high-stakes question for a seriously high-stakes community. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and as always, keep learning.